The alternative sports card market is starting to heat up, and it's time to take notice. What's going on, guys? Matt here, back again with another video. Today we're going to be discussing the alternative sports that are starting to heat up and some cards which you should be keeping your eye on. Like I spoke about in my undervalued sport video where I spoke about tennis, other alternative sports like tennis, golf and the UFC are starting to heat up. And this causes the floor to rise in other sports as well. Since my tennis recommendation, the Roger Federer Net Pro PSA 9 rookie has gone from 200 US to 355 US, whilst the PSA tennis had no sales since that video. I think with the recent rise of alternative sports, we can start to actually have a little bit more confidence in other sports where people might not think sports cards can be a viable investment. In researching this video, I went through numerous top 50 athletes of all time lists, and I actually narrowed it down to a couple of names that I did like, whilst also adding a couple of names that I do like. The first athlete we're going to speak about today is Usain Bolt, the Jamaican sprinter. Now, for anyone born in the middle to the late 1990s, Usain Bolt might actually be the most iconic athlete. He's widely regarded as the greatest sprinter of all time, winning 8 gold medals over the 100 meter, 200 meter, and the 4x100 meter relay over the span of 3 Olympics. Usain still holds the world records for each of the 3 events as well. I also think Usain's iconic to the point where other people really didn't know the other sprinters he was racing against, just because the center of attention was solely placed on him all the time. When it comes to sports cards for Usain, you'd actually be surprised that he actually has a card out, and it's a 2008 Sports Illustrated for Kids card, which is the closest thing to his rookie card. Now, this card's actually gone a little bit crazy lately. I was fortunate enough to buy a raw card for 100 US in January, but the sale's now going from anywhere from 100 to 500 US. So it's a little bit crazy with the market the way it's going right now. There's actually currently a PSA 9 on Probestein right now going for a high price. And whatever price it finishes at, I think will bring the rest of the Usain Bolt cards up with it. Going from one great Olympian to another, and possibly the GOAT Olympian, we have the legendary swimmer Michael Phelps. So Michael Phelps actually owns 23 Olympic gold medals. It's the most by any athlete, and I don't think it will be touched for a very long time. Michael Phelps is actually remembered for his 8 gold medals from the 2008 Beijing Olympic Games. It's actually the most ever in an Olympic Games and top Mark Spitz's 7 gold medals. Side note, if you're a sporting fan in general, watch the 4x100 meter freestyle relay from that 2008 Olympics, where Jason Lezak actually catches up and beats the French team in the dying moments. Even as an Australian, you have to kind of realize the magnitude of Lezak coming back and winning that, because it actually got Phelps to get that goal of getting his 8 gold medals. Phelps's earliest rookie card is from the 2003 Stadium World Stars, which is from a Czech multi-sport set. Very hard and extremely rare to find. Super hard to find sales on this card, but the only sale I can find is a PSA 6.5, which went for 1600 US. The next best thing for Michael Phelps's rookie card is actually his 2004 Leafs Fans of the Game card. Now, it's actually not a swimming card. It's actually just there to show his support for the Baltimore Ravens. This card actually goes for around 100 to 120 US. From the same set as well, you also have his first autograph, and this goes for around just over 1,000 US. And I actually currently own one of these. In mentioning Michael Phelps, I also have to mention another swimmer that's up and coming right now, and that's Caleb Dressel. So if you don't watch swimming at all, you might not know who Caleb Dressel is, but he's tipped to have a massive 2020 or 2021 Olympic Games. People have actually tipped him to be the closest thing to Michael Phelps. And in saying so, I've actually picked up a couple of his rookie cards, which is the 2019 Sports Illustrated for Kids card. And this goes for around 20 US each. Moving on from athletics and swimming, we go to wrestling, where we have 2 of the most iconic wrestlers of all time in Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and John Cena. Now, both of them may not be the best wrestlers of all time, but they may be the most iconic just because they both regularly act in movies, and this actually adds to their popularity. The Rock actually played football for the University of Miami, and he actually had a rookie card that came out from a perforated set. It was actually a recent sale where it went for 45,000 US, and it was picked up by none other than the Houston Texans quarterback, Deshaun Watson. If you don't want to pay big money for that college football card, he actually has a WWE rookie card as well. It's the Cardinal Trivia rookie card. These cards have actually started to skyrocket as well, with raw sales going anywhere from 500 to 600 US. Moving on to John Cena, his closest rookie card is the 2002 Fleer Royal Rumble card. Like the Rock's WWE card, it's also been skyrocketing as well. I actually just missed an auction for 100 US last month, and now they're going for 200 US raw. The last athlete we're going to be speaking about today is the iconic skateboarder Tony Hawk. Now, in researching Tony Hawk, I actually learned he wasn't probably the best skateboarder of all time, but he's probably the most influential and well-known. If you're a 90s child like me, there's every chance you'll get a little bit of nostalgia when you see the game Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I used to play it so much as a kid. The game's iconic, the soundtrack's iconic, and it's actually considered one of the best sports games of all time. Tony Hawk was actually the first skateboarder to ever perform a 900 spin. He's actually still quite active on social media, often giving back to the young skateboarders with his good deeds. Tony Hawk's closest rookie card is his 1990 Sports Illustrated for Kids card. I think you've noticed the theme with these rookie cards, and it's that you should probably get your kids a Sports Illustrated for Kids subscription. Right now, the sales are varying a little bit. The raw card actually goes for 400 US, and the PSA 8 goes for just under 2,000 US. That's it for today's video, guys. Let me know what you guys think of these alternative sports card athletes. Definitely excited about them. Let me know down below if there are any additional ones that I should be looking at. There's definitely more for another episode. So if you want another one, give us a like and hit the subscribe button if you guys haven't already. And I'll see you guys in future videos. Take care.